It might help if my mic was on, you know. I am bad at my job. So, I've got a shirt that I'm putting some mermaid scales on. And since I can't do crap by hand, I have these, which are very, very nice. And got them in a few different sizes. Like, there's really big ones and there's smaller ones. But I'm using the medium sized ones for today. You can already see where I used one there. And I'm going to be painting this a mix between this really cool gold color that I absolutely love. Let me see if the light helps. There. With this gold color that I absolutely love, and then this really cool red color shift that I have. So, and I'm mixing them in my Halloween tree thingy. Because it's what I have available right now. So, yes, I know you can only see a shirt soot. Hello. But that's because I only have one camera, and yeah, every time I move my desk, it's a little. Okay. So there's the red. There's the gold. And I've got another brush in here that I wasn't planning on using. Because I want these two to mix like a gradient in the middle. But without doing a full on gradient, it gives me a little bit more control of exactly what color goes where. Let me move that for the time being. This is part of the reason why I haven't done very many crafting streams recently, is I am working on setting up a new desk space that's going to be easier to manage all of this from. I am waiting on one of my guests to show up. And I also know somebody else is watching that is not. Jess is currently occupied. Unfortunately, Deviant is on her way. A Okay. Deviant should have a link. I reposted it. But I will add them to the screen as soon as they get here. So a lot of this one's just going to be waiting for it to dry. So I can move the stencil and stuff. Luckily, this paint dries pretty quick, so. And that way I can also do multiple layers to get the color I want. Because I am not screen printing for a single t-shirt. Yeah, she told me she was, Demon told me she was set up and ready to go, so I'm just waiting on her. Whenever she makes her appearance. But she's a diva, so I don't want to rush her. Try not to get paint everywhere. I'm a very messy painter most of the time. So now I'm grabbing more of the orange mix than just the straight red. There we go. Oop, hold on. Hello, Deviant. Oh,
Hi.
hang on. Let me figure out how to get. Let me resize this a little bit. There.
Huh?
Oh, I'm just resizing this.
Oh, yeah. When I got the camera to work, it was still a bit iffy to get it to focus on like the right thing. And of
Yeah,
course,
that
I
always
have.
happens.
I'm not a very ordered individual when it comes
I
to crafting.
I can be, but I have to be able to have set up like I can't be rushed when I'm setting up my craft stuff, which has been a major issue the last like two times I've had to move on my craft stuff is like I had to do it within like a few hours tops. And I'm just like I can't go through because I like to go through everything and organize it while I am putting it up.
Yeah, like I used to have I used to have a good order where I had all of my things,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of broke down still
Yeah,
when I was in my old apartment. And now, having moved and everything, it's even more chaotic. It's become
yeah,
clear to me that I really need everything needs to have its place so that I can put it back where I know it. There is
yeah,
an empty space there for it to slip
yeah.
in, and when I need it next time, I can go and.
Yeah. Now, I'm not, just for anybody watching, I'm not trying to get this as total coverage because I want some of the shirt kind of peeking through because I want to have a little bit of a worn look to it. But I still want most of the color on there.
How is my? This is lovely.
Mm-hmm.
My cutting
I love that.
this
I
thing.
love
Yeah,
those. Those things are so fucking expensive over here, though.
I
Hey,
know.
there's Seth.
Hey,
I
they're
I
pretty
don't think I
expensive here
would.
too.
Do I qualify as a friend? I think I would qualify as
What?
more than that. He said, "Hi, friends."
Oh, I thought you meant if you qualify as a friend for me. I'm like, yes.
Duh. Well, duh.
I I I well, I mean, y- you. I mean, Soot is my friend, but he's
Well,
also
yeah.
my fiance. So,
Yeah.
and
I mean,
I
that's kind
kind
of the way it
of
is. Like, if you're in a relationship, like, you gotta be friends first. Like, Like you've got to count them among your friends,
Yeah.
which I would say that pretty conclusively sums mine up. So
So I have used this. I have several. Uh, I have used this so much that you can see on the back side there, like, of course, it won't show what because of the lighting. There you can
okay,
see it.
so now I gotta let this dry for a minute so I can pull the thingy off.
So it's kind of
Yeah.
boink boink. I need to get some new ones, but
Yeah.
I have some. Uh, I have some thinking.
Hmm.
Last time I think I painted.
I think you were last time. Yeah.
Yeah, and it, I dropped the thingamajig in
Yeah.
the tabletop. Yeah, it was no issue. I mean, I dried it off. It became a bit stained, but I just polished it up, and
Yeah.
so and this and the little chair are pieces that are supposed to be in like a library smoke lounge uh, kind of thing. So,
Let's try.
and I
Uh, Here.
ground, what? Oh,
Okay. Yeah. We
or
also
a
use this
back.
for reasonably crafty, but this way I can make them a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so cool. I do not have the patience to do that. I barely have the patience to let this dry.
This is actually mahogany,
Oh, that's
which is
awesome.
a bit more fiddly to work with when you need to get it like. So if I go 1 millimeter, if I
Mm,
cut 1 millimeter wrong, like it's not a straight line, it's kind of a. I can't use
yeah.
that hand. Like that's 1 millimeter is like 2.5 centimeter
Yeah.
in reality. So it's kind of fiddly. But I'm going to do a. I don't like that it's so dark lit. Wait, maybe I can. There. Na, da, da, na, 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 na. Yeah, that's very lit. I don't really have good lighting. Uh,
Yeah. I almost
uh,
have too much lighting, unfortunately. It's just like, it's really harsh lighting. Which is one thing I'm looking forward to changing.
yeah, I mean, again with the moving and everything, I think it will be good once everything is set up. But like in my old apartment, I
Yeah.
had this whole like not set up, but every e- every lighting in the ceiling and everything, like
Yeah.
in the hallway, was to be lit, and the door to the bathroom that was there. had to be open so that the light reflected on that surface. That
Yeah.
way, some of that light came in, so you didn't have darkness in that corner, just to like get rid of shadows and things.
Yeah.
But so this is like the main background. Um,
That's so
and
cool.
unfortunately, I can't build like more of the room because the mahogany is almost uh,
Yeah.
out, so I have to get more. I'm going to make a floor and make like a fish. Uh, is it fish pattern?
Yeah.
You know, where they like
Yeah, herringbone. It's a
yeah,
herringbone pattern.
herringbone. Yeah, right, right.
Herring
Um,
is a fish.
True, that is true.
I have heard it called a fishbone pattern before, though.
Okay,
So,
so I wasn't completely wrong, but a herringbone. When you said it, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, there's a website that I go to for like all my knit stitches because it's got like every knit stitch ever conceived. And there's some of them that have like go by like 15 different names. And since they're in
Oh,
alphabetical order, they're not next to each other. Yeah, it's annoying.
that reminds me of there is a. I think I mentioned that store in Stockholm before. Uh, it's a really, really great store. They have good prices and
Hmm.
uh, they have a lot of like material for people who do miniatures, perhaps
Hmm.
not specifically like dollhouse miniatures and that sort of diorama, uh,
Yeah.
but still miniatures. And it's the only place I know that has that sort of thing, like the raw material, not ready made things. And they have really good prices. But their website fucking sucks because they never take anything out from the. If something isn't in stock anymore, it's still
Ooh.
in on the website.
Yeah.
And maybe 15% of uh, their items have images, but the images are this small,
Yeah.
and you can click on it and see that to get a larger image, which is this small.
Yeah. By the way, sorry guys, I'm kind of screwing around with this, trying to get this to set up the way that I want it to. That I should have done before this, but I did not. Ah! Damn it.
Ooh.
Low behind the scenes there.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. That is obviously not. Okay, so don't double click it. There we go. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
And
So
let's move this down here. Ta-da! Okay, there we go.
da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
My
Oh,
underwater scene.
I made I made a bag this week.
Oh, that's so pretty! Oh my god, I love that. That's like perfect size for me too. Mine's like really small. I
Yeah, I
love
made
that.
a smaller one before.
Oh, that's awesome. I do not have the patience to do low teeny tiny things most of the time. Fermented herring? No, 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 thank you. So no. uh, sweet. Ooh, that's pretty.
Yay!
That's
It's
really
a
pretty.
starburst.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. So
I wasn't
what I
originally.
was
I wasn't gonna paint start. When I was starting this because I was just like, well, I need some other stuff, and I'm just like, you know what? I'll just make do. I'll make do with what I got because I don't have
okay.
cardboard.
There's
I don't have
nothing
a
wrong with
thing of
that.
cardboard to put under this, so I'm just using a wood thingy that I have. I'm like, I'll use the thing for crafts anyway. By the way, if you haven't noticed, yeah, my paintbrushes have mermaid tails on them. They're actually like makeup brushes, but they work well as paintbrushes too.
Oh wait! What did I see? I saw something mermaid that made me think of you. Maybe I shouldn't say one. La 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 la. Never mind. I've said
Go
nothing.
ahead. For anybody that's wondering, this is my knit project that I'm working on. Oh wait, that's the back. That's my knit project that I'm working on. Well, one of two that I'm working on at the moment.
Oh, is it the noodle?
Yeah, it's a ramen blanket. So, um, Seth had sent me. I I'm not even sure if we were dating yet or not, but he sent me a picture of someone who had it's like an image that it's ramen but it's knitted that it's something like I have ramen but oops or something like that, and I've seen it around before, and so we started joking around about a ramen blanket, and I was like, you know what? I actually have the perfect yarn for that. And one thing led to another, and so now he gets a ramen blanket. Only people that I absolutely adore get blankets because they take so much time and effort. And I've got a list of blankets I need to make. Alrighty. So now, going to
I have I
very
have a I have a picture here of Soot. Can I show it?
ask him.
Oh, he came in with it.
Oh, oh, he's so you're such a cute kid.
Hello. He's such a sweetie.
He is.
He's the best. I'm gonna marry him so hard.
I, on the other hand, am never getting married again. Ever.
Well, you already have been married once, so
Twice.
like, oh, twice. Yeah,
Yep. Not making that
yeah.
mistake again.
You have filled your quota. Me,
Yeah.
never been married. Soot, never been married. Uh,
Yeah.
we're trying it out for size, not for size.
Yeah.
No,
So I
seriously,
left some of the like you can't really see it in there, but there's some where like I went off the scales a bit, and I did that on purpose because I want it to be a little off. So I gotta move this.
is it like a linen?
I think it's like cotton.
What? Yeah, I realized that. So in Sweden, Swedish, uh, we use the same word for the material linen and
Yeah.
what I guess is a tank top,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
sleeveless.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I live in Texas. It is very hot here. So,
Mm.
I wear tank tops a lot. So, now I'm mixing more gold into the orange. That way it's a gradient. I am not the biggest fan of red, to be honest. Like, I just don't like the color that much for probably historical reasons. But I just don't like red. So, just about everything I have is like blue or green or purple.
Um,
But if it's in a
purple,
gradient,
black, green,
I own a lot of black.
gray.
I own a lots of black.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually trying to like diversify my wardrobe colors a little bit, and yeah, that just crashed and burned. Almost all of the tank tops and shirts I've gotten lately have been black, so it's just like, well, all right, I guess I'm doing black now. But then again, I'm old school goth, so that's kind of where my comfort level is. My gold go here.
Right? Like I have, I'm like a, what's it called? Färgaffär.
Yeah.
Like a shop for colors where you buy like
Oh
art
yeah.
supply
Yeah.
compared to how it used to be, but it's still the case that 80% is still black,
Yeah.
but there are a bit more like patterns and maybe the other colors are like I have a couple of br- brownish green and purple and gray,
Yeah.
so maybe not that colorful. But I hate when you when you try to find clothes uh, like in your wardrobe and
Yeah.
fucking everything is black. You can't see for
Oh
shit.
yeah. Yeah.
And then you have to go, yeah, Deviant, this is all your fault. This is all you're doing.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like I said, I mean, like I'm an old school goth. So when I was 20, like my house was pretty dark as is, and I was always wearing black. So yeah, like trying to find my clothes was just a nightmare.
Imagine being an old school goth, always dressed in just black, 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 and
Yep, that's me.
having a white, long haired kitty.
Yeah. My cat was long haired, black and white. So I
Oh,
couldn't escape it no matter what I wore. It was just
that's a
ridiculous.
bit better. It's a bit
Yeah,
better.
yeah, it's a bit better, but uh,
Not much.
now I gotta wait for this one to dry. There.
Mm.
I don't know what is going on with my contacts today, but they are driving me crazy.
Maybe if you're like if your eyes are tired.
Well, I mean, I would say that would be the case, but these are the kind that you're made to wear them for like a week at a time.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's on. I think it's on inside out. Actually, I think it's the wrong side. That's so it's just driving me nuts. That's like ever so
I didn't.
slightly blurry.
Oh, okay. It's not so much that they are chafing as
Nah, nah, they're not
okay.
comfortable. Thankfully, if they were uncomfortable, I'd be like, screw this and take them out. But the things we do for the men in our lives.
Are you sure that's the only reason?
Well, not the only reason, but a major one. No, we filmed episode 1 of Candle in the Chaos a couple weeks ago, and it sucked because you could see the reflection on my screen in my glasses, and it was just driving me nuts. Finally, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna do it without glasses next time. And then I was just like,
Oh,
wait a second, I have contacts. I do need to get a new
yeah.
prescription though.
That has to suck. The whole
Y-
uh, reflections.
Yeah, yeah, and it's just like my eyes are like one feature I've always been complimented on, so I'm just like, yeah, why not?
Mm.
I'm surprised at how few people notice though. I expected a few more people to notice that I wasn't wearing glasses all the time.
I think I've always kind of taken you for someone who like switches between
Yeah.
either glasses or uh, lenses or glasses at some points and some points not.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a problem when I'm streaming all the time is because like the reflection is crazy in mine. I don't have like a anti-reflective coating or anything on them. So,
You don't
well,
have.
I got paint on my lovely nails. Yep, I got red paint on my nails. Oh well.
Oh,
Like, yeah, we haven't done one of these in a while, and I'm just like, I've got projects to do. I need
I
someone to
know,
do
and
projects with.
it's so annoying that every time I wish I were more um in sync with when we do these
You are on the
things
other side of the
because
world. You have every excuse not to be.
yeah, yeah, maybe.
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 You probably keep crazy hours compared to everyone else over there, so. Because
Hmm.
you're like basically running on our schedule, which is just
Yep.
crazy. I mean, because I was doing it to where uh, I was making calls to, Germany for years. So I pretty much got to where I was just running on their schedule. Because the thing is if you're calling another office for something, then you are supposed to call during their hours. like their business hours. Even if it's 4 o'clock in the morning your time, you're supposed to call during their business hours, which we did. So I ended up just having weird hours because I'd be doing interviews and stuff at like 3 in the morning. So basically, I'm waiting for this to dry enough that I can move it. This part is still wet shiny, not paint shiny. So I'm waiting for that to calm down a little bit.
What kind of paint?
Acrylic. It works, and it doesn't come off, so
Just plain acrylic or
yeah.
uh, okay.
Yeah, this is the color shift, and this is the metallic. This is Inca Gold, and this is the red color shift one.
Okay. Oh no, I mean I know acrylics does not come off your clothes. If you get
No, it doesn't.
it, I have paint uh like what's it called? Like droplets
Yeah,
of paint on clothes that have been washed. I mean 20
yeah,
times, and it does not make any difference whatsoever. So
yeah,
because I have this wherever it is, the medium for fabric medium for acrylics,
yeah,
but that's only to like it keeps its flexibility.
yeah. Yeah, and I mean, it's one of those things that it's just not worth it to me to try and hunt down these specific colors in a fabric paint. I'm just like, meh,
No.
screw it. I'm on a budget.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Yeah, fuck it.
I'm
Mm.
going to end up with paint everywhere, but that's okay.
I I have to say, as per usual, it was really awesome being on yours and
Oh, you're
Joe's
welcome.
stream today. Uh,
Politicality is always so much fun.
and I know, and in a weird way, it was much easier than to have to deal with the asshats in chat.
Yeah, it's easier to just yell at him from from the show.
Yeah,
And I mean, that's one thing. Like, it's one of those things that normally on most shows, okay, like for instance, if someone comes in here and starts being an asshat, then yeah, I do that. But if it was a show that we were doing, if it was a different show, I would probably be a little bit more reserved and not to do that because I've seen some people do that on live streams when it wasn't really necessary, and it was just like what, like it almost can look like you're punching down, but
yeah,
if that's the case with certain people who hold certain values at this point, I have no problem punching them. I don't care how down they are. Because it's just like, no, you are a piece of crap, dude. Like, I will punch down all I want.
yeah. I fully get that.
Yeah.
I know earlier today on the damn show, there is this guy. He's been in chat. I don't know, almost if not every time uh, for like a couple of weeks. And
Yeah.
the way he writes, and he has this really like just moronic it's not even arguments.
Yeah.
Uh, and he's being really annoying. But as of lately, I have been already like this maybe the second time I saw him in chat. I
Yeah.
was like, is is this person really like? Does this person have a disability? And I'm I'm just attacking someone
Yeah,
who
I mean, if
has.
it's yeah, if it's somebody like that, like obviously I'm not gonna go after them. But if they've proven to me that they are a functional, thinking person who should, by all rights, know better, then
Hmm.
yeah. Which I mean, it was like earlier today. Like it was like, give us a reason why, you know, give us a reason, give us something good that's been done, and there was nothing. It was all blah blah blah. Your side, blah blah
Oh,
blah, and it's like, and that's one thing that drives me nuts with politics is like, I am only I only vote Democrat because in reality, as much as I wish there were more than two choices, we have two choices.
yeah,
Like, and it's one of those things that I am not going to vote for, or in effect give my vote to somebody that is just going to hand votes to the Republicans. Like, I'm not going to do that.
of course.
So, and it's like everybody's allowed to make their own decision. I am also allowed to think what I want to about those decisions, but and
Hmm.
I've never been one to hold my tongue about what I think about crap. So, I absolutely love politicality though. I'm kind of loving this orange too. This is a really pretty orange.
Hmm.
I was looking for an orange come in between these two, and I couldn't find one that I liked. So finally, I was just like, fine, fine, I'll just mix them.
Okay, I will do it.
Well, I've got like 5 bottles of this gold because it's not a real vibrant gold. It's kind of like a lightish yellowy gold, or like it's a lightish gold, which I like. I don't like really strong golds, so. But
Gold
the
can
whole
be a
point for
really
this
tough
is,
color.
yeah, it can. Um, but the whole goal for this shirt is I wanted something that, one, I could wear when I craft that I'm not too worried about getting messed up because I already messed it up. And also one that I can just wear right in the summer too. And I also needed more, I need more mermaid shirts. I don't have enough. I don't think you can
More
ever have enough mermaid.
mermaids.
Yeah, I was about to say, you can't ever have enough mermaid shirts, but I
I
don't
mean,
even have a mermaid
I think
swimsuit.
you can't have too many mermaid shirts. But if it's not
I
that I
just,
have anything against it, I just think that everyone, whether they knew me or not,
yeah.
would be like, that's not your clothing. You should have like a possum costume or something, or a meerkat.
Oh,
Oh,
I love
meerkat
meerkats.
possum. Me too.
Meerkats
They're
are
so
adorable.
stinking cute.
I just saw a mermaid adjacent shirt I need to get for Seth though. Well, okay, so we announced that um we're going to the art protest, we're going to NanoCon, and we're going to Rocket City this year. I need to get him
Oh,
there's a shirt that I've seen around various places that says mermaid security on it. He's gonna be my bodyguard. No, I'm
oh,
kidding.
Uh, where?
I am not nearly popular enough to need a bodyguard. So.
Hey, you you should not speak about things you know nothing about.
Oh, come on.
And that might have sounded like a threat, and I would just like to say that I have it on the record that I am not
Although,
planning any illegal
I need to get my butt to.
activities.
I need to get my butt to over there so we can do a um, so we can do a crafting stream in person. That would be awesome.
Yes, yes. I heard there might be like I don't know that people are weird and you never know like is it going to be like a clown show or something and they just call it a wedding,
Yeah.
but there are rumors going around. I really have to call my friend
Oh no.
because I know fucking nothing about how to plan a wedding. And I don't mean like, oh, all the traditions, yada, yada, yada. That's not.
Hey,
I
Ryan. Ryan
Ryan!
showed up. By the way, should I put like my name on here? Actually, I feel like that would be a little egotistical. Just put Lilith across my shirt. But it's one of those things. Like I love it. Like I love the hell out of my name, and nobody believes it's actually my name. I'm like, no, it's actually my name, people. Which is, it's funny because as many people as I've told that to, I will always get one person in the crowd that's like, "Oh, I thought that was just a pseudonym, a pseudonym." And I'm like, "No, no, it's my actual name. It just happens that I was named very well." Like it cracked me up because Seth called me a YouTuber a few weeks ago, and I'm just like, I'm not a YouTuber. Wait a second. And it was just like, oh, I guess
Oh, wait,
so.
maybe.
Yeah, I was just like, this is, it's just, it's kind of weird because it's like, I'll say that I work for a YouTuber, but then people
Hmm.
find out who I work for and they're like, oh, holy crap, you work for that guy? And I'm like, yes. So, and like, I get people asking me all the time, like, how do I work for this guy? I'm like, well, I've worked for him for 14 years and I don't plan on quitting anytime soon. So, like, that's been my form of protest and resistance through a lot of this is my work with, for anybody who doesn't know, I work for Secular Talk. Um, but that's been kind of my form of protest and resistance for a while. Um, because like I have some health issues and stuff, so constantly getting out and doing stuff is not necessarily in the cards for me. It depends on. Here's the thing. So, speaking of that, like, it depends on, like, migraines and insomnia and stuff. But here's the thing. It's been almost a month since I've had a really severe migraine. And I finally had a pretty severe migraine yesterday. But it's like, it's been almost a month, whereas I was getting like 2 or 3 a week. So,
Yep.
I'm just like, what's going on here? I know what changed, but I didn't expect that to change my migraines.
So actually, and I, I'm not a superstitious person, but you still have that thing in the back of your head, like if you say this, you're gonna jinx it.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I get that.
I, hmm I too have had way. I mean, there was for several years that I had migraines every every week, and there were like, if I didn't have a migraine, I had some other sort
Yeah.
of headache, like the ones that goes from the back of the
Yeah.
head. It's like
Yeah.
feels like a spike of ice being smashed through your head out your eye, and it's not a
Yeah.
migraine spike. It's different, uh, and just regular tension headaches, and I had that. I was free of headaches maybe 2 days out of a month, and it just went on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
These days, it's so much better. I had this giant, like, I don't know, freaking 6 day migraine last week or the week before, but it was a
Yeah.
long time since. And I actually think, because I'm pretty sure that my migraine is connected with uh, my my psychological
Yeah.
state of mind. So, uh,
I
and
mean, mine
those
might
the
be
worst, yeah, because the
because
worst periods of my headaches came as a response after a period of several years where I can it's
yeah.
bizarre how many things can happen. How many
Yeah.
things of that magnitude can happen in just
Yeah.
a few years. Um,
I mean, like, and I've said this before, and I've said this to some people. I don't know if I said it publicly, but I don't really care. Is like I'm happier now in my life than like I've ever been. Like I don't remember the last time I was this happy. It was probably when I was a kid, but I don't freaking remember it. So it's like I'm loving every second of it. And it's like if that's connected to like me not getting migraines, then hell, I'm here for it. Like I
and I
know
mean,
I'm
at the
still gonna
same
get
time,
them because I've got like a whole bunch of triggers for them, but like they and I've
yeah,
had some, but they're not like unmanageable.
yeah,
Whereas
that's what I was gonna say. Like, I'm just, I have had headaches ongoing since I was a very young, small, not not just young, but small child,
yeah,
and that's something that I like. It's just part. I've had it for so long. It's just part of this is life. It's as natural yet as annoying as the fact that sometimes you just have to pee. And when you have to pee, there is nothing you can do about it unless you
yeah,
go pee. I
yeah,
mean, it sucks, but pff,
yeah.
what to do
No,
about
I get
it?
it. Yeah, I mean, I think
So,
mine, especially the one that I had the other day, was triggered by weather change because it went from like freezing to like 70 degrees. So it went
oh,
from really cold to like pretty damn comfortable in like 12 hours. So when that happens, it's like it's always that's like essentially what we call tornado weather because that's when we tend to get like the really nasty storms when we get those really bad cold fronts coming through.
oh.
Yeah.
So let's see. When is it freezing? How?
It gets down that cold here in the winter a few times a year, but it's not like on the regular.
No, no, no. I meant on the Fahrenheit scale because On the
Freezing is
Celsius scales.
32. Freezing is
Okay.
32. 98 is body temperature. So,
Okay, so 32, and it
yeah, it would be
it
like,
increased to 39.
yeah, something like that.
Oh, that's not
Or,
that's a very small temperature change.
well, I mean, it would go from freezing to a warm spring day ish. So,
Yeah, and
but
I'm thinking because
but like
so
in like 12 hours, that's a pretty big shift.
yeah, I'm just like reflecting over, because the weather that you have versus the one we have is very, very different.
Yeah,
And so I'm imagining that you being used to your weather might affect you way more
yeah,
than me, because like in Sweden, in one day it can easily go 20 degrees
yeah,
in either direction.
yeah. I mean, it's
Like
not really
you
the yeah, it's not really the temperature swing that's the problem. What's the problem um is the cold fronts that come through
yeah,
and just make it like rough. Alrighty.
yeah, like
So we have mermaid
uh,
scales. Yay!
wee
Now I just have to let this bitch
air
dry.
pressure.
Yeah,
Air pressure does a fuck ton for when it comes to headaches.
yeah, it does, and that's one thing that changes drastically here because
Hmm.
every time we've had a tornado get close, I mean like close enough to damage the house, it's almost instantly triggered a migraine.
Ugh.
So
I'm so glad we don't have like tornadoes and shit
I
here.
don't mind tornadoes though. Like I don't mind them, and like I don't know. The only natural disaster that I really don't like, that I really want absolutely no part of whatsoever, is wildfires. Like you can fucking
Hmm.
keep those bitches.
Hmm.
Everything
I
else I
do
can
not
deal with.
want
I might
them
not
either.
like it, but I can deal with.
I I think fires. Okay, I was gonna say I don't like them. I actually do. I love fires. I love fires that you make and you
Yeah,
take care of, and you watch the flames and
you like
have your
controlled
little.
fires.
Hmm. I do not like fires that threatens my life or the life of
Yeah,
others. Then they become very much not my friend.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like Um, I don't mind like campfires. I don't mind fires in our fireplace. That's fun and dandy. The thing is here because I live where there's a lot of farmland. Once there's fire that gets going, like it can spread really quickly, and so it's just like, yeah, we need to be a little bit more careful with that, guys. So yeah,
I,
now I'm just waiting on this to dry so I can move it without it messing up. Luckily, with acrylics, they tend to move. It tends to dry fairly quickly. So
Yeah. Yeah, I freaking love acrylics.
Yeah, they're really good all-purpose paint. I've seen some people like just being shitty about acrylics, and it's like, no, acrylics have their place. Like, I am not making this to sell or anything. This is for me.
Yeah, and
So,
also it's like if you think in terms of paintings,
hmm
yeah, sure. Once upon a time, it was like, unless it's oil, it's not a real painting. And
yeah,
to that, I say, take your moldy ass and go and sit on a
yeah,
stump somewhere.
hmm
Uh, when it comes to like clothing, sure, I understand that people might at first be like, oh, but it's acrylic, it's like plastic. Yeah, but
yeah,
you can get really special designs.
yeah,
And what's the alternative? The alternative is to um, like have it printed,
yeah.
and that won't hold for shit. Uh,
I mean, you can get
and
it really nice printed, but it's just like its cost versus what it's actually going to be used for. So,
yeah, and also when it's printed, it's also plastic,
yeah,
which is acrylic. The prints are made with acrylic
yeah,
paint. So,
yeah, yeah, exactly. And it's like there's no way that I was going to worry about trying to screen print this when I can sit here and do it in less than an hour myself
hmm.
on a
Oh
Thursday
fuck, I
afternoon
didn't
because I
think.
don't have anything else to do today. So here's a little inside baseball. Um, Me and Seb were supposed to be recording the second episode of Candle in the Chaos today.
Hmm.
Turns out I should have prepped a little bit better. So we ended up
Okay,
basically just
why?
having a meeting on what the next episode's gonna be on. Because it's just like there's so many different facets of Christian nationalism to cover that it's like we're never gonna run out of topics. So it's like, well, what are we covering this week? But yeah, like I didn't have any video clips or anything like that to go off of. So we did get a hell of an outtake reel from the meeting though.
I mean, is it really a bad thing when a business meeting turns into more of a kind of date, and there are no rules broken because you're not a company and no one is the other's boss, and you're both consensual, and I would call that a
Well,
win.
if you saw our last outtake reel, you know how our
Hmm.
actual filming tends to go.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh my god. What about friends? I said she's like, "Hey, I heard you." She asked me who I was dating, so I sent her the video, and she's like, "You cannot stop giggling." And I'm like, "I know. Shut up." Because that's just so not me usually. I'm usually not this giggly, but
I had such a fun time when you and Seth were on Dr. Ben's game night,
oh
and
yeah, I love game night.
yeah,
It's so much fun.
I just sat and watched the two of you, like your expressions and like looking at the side. And I was like, I know.
Oh my
I know what
god.
happened there.
I'm so glad not that many people are watching this stream right now. Holy crap. I'm so glad I'm not
No,
on camera because I am bright red.
no, it's sweet. It's super
I mean,
sweet.
yeah, it is, but it's also one of those things where I'm just like, where the hell has this been all my fucking life? Like, what the hell? Like, I
I
have waited
feel
41
you.
fucking years for this? Seriously?
Hey, I got you beat. I
Yeah,
wait. I'm even older. I know,
yeah. Oh
and
my
and
god.
the ridiculous thing of being like, yeah, I'm definitely way past my prime, if I ever had one,
Oh, I
and
disagree with that.
most people are like, if I haven't found anyone, and the ones who find me are 100% of the time assholes of magnitude.
For anybody wondering, yes, I do have paint all over my fucking lap.
But of
I
course,
told you I get paint everywhere.
that's
I'm just
part of
trying to get up the extra so I can flip this shirt without waiting another 15 minutes.
it. Should be.
If you're lucky, I might wear this one on Embers tomorrow. That's the other thing I feel bad about is I had to miss Embers today because me and Seth were supposed to be recording Candle in the Chaos and didn't actually end up recording anything.
Oh,
But hey, at least we got a really good, like, I guess, meeting in on what we're going to cover. And he had some ideas and some questions and stuff that I didn't think of. Because it's a little hard for me to get into that headspace of how Christian nationalists think about things sometimes. So, but he can do it pretty easily. So, um,
yeah.
but here's the money. So I forgot who it was. I was talking to somebody, and I have mentioned that Seth's like younger than me. He's younger than me by like a couple years, right? A few years.
Yeah.
And somebody had said, made the crack that I'm a cougar because of that, which a cougar is an older lady that dates younger men, right?
Right. Hmm.
2 o'clock in the morning, I'm talking to my oldest son in I'm talking to my oldest son in the kitchen, and I did not know that my grandson was up. My grandson is 4, right?
Hmm.
And so my oldest son starts laughing his ass off about how I'm a cougar, right? So now my grandson starts running around calling me Mammy Cougar because Mammy is what he calls me as far as like grandmother names. So now he's calling me
Oh,
Mammy Cougar and he won't stop. Just like,
it's.
holy crap. I'm like, dude, you gotta do something about this. And he's like, nope, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm like, gee, thanks. Okay, let me see if I can flip this. Oh, you know what? I am probably due.
I'm gonna mute myself for a little.
You didn't mute yourself.
I know. I was.
Hi, Soot.
Won't say I hated it. Hello.
Hello, Soot.
Okay. Now I mute.
So yeah, that's my life recently. But I can't complain. I'm having too much fun with it. So life is pretty damn good right now. Despite everything going on, I hope this is straight. I can't tell exactly if it's straight, but that's okay. There's that. Too much. Just a bit. And no, it's not straight, but that's okay. Okay. There. Now I'm done. Ooh, Isaac. Sorry, I just dropped my paintbrush. Where I did not mean to. Yeah, that's not straight at all. Oh well. I guess I gotta check that a little bit closer. Well, you know what I can do
What happened?
I didn't put this on straight.
Oh,
So I'm just gonna do two more over here. Make it I'm just gonna do this whole thing. How about that? The more the better.
yes. More scales.
More scales. Always
Wait,
more.
I forgot the
There we go.
camera was on.
You were fine.
Good.
Let's say I didn't see anything I'm not supposed to, so
Good, good.
good for you. It's on my channel.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. I,
Ah.
I do care about your channel too, and uh, I don't need to get a weird reputation in this community too.
Okay, so that's the top of the back,
Mm.
and this is the front. So, yeah, that's how you do a shirt with acrylic paint and
Nice.
stencils. And the thing is, here's the thing that I say about crafting to everybody who like starts it or whatever is if you start crafting and are looking for like perfection, it's never going to happen. Like I I I tended to be quite a bit of a perfectionist. Now it's just one of those things of like if it turns out to where I like it, I don't give two craps if it looks like hell to anybody else. I like it. It's mine. Like I crafted it for me. Like let me make this. Like and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like on this blanket. So this blanket has I think like a 280 stitches across. If you look right here, well, you might not be able to see it, but right here, I screwed up on the cable pattern for it. I notice it, it sticks out like a sore thumb to me, but I can guarantee you most other people are not necessarily going to notice that unless they're looking really, really close. But the way how I kind of got my brain past the oh my god, it's not perfect thing is if you pull a packet of ramen out of um out of the package, then it looks all kind of weird and crinkly and all that. So and
Yeah, and the thing with what you said, you have to realize that you are never going to see the things that you have done the same way as others do.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, exactly.
I I won't say I'm a perfectionist. I'm just a perfectionist.
Yeah.
And it
Hello.
when I sit with something and like nose to my
Hmm.
and staring, and I know every single little thing. Like,
Yeah.
oops, where did I do what with those things? What happened to them?
Hmm.
Oh, there.
I'm just. Oh my god! You know what I realized? I did not get paint on my new tank top. Yeah, this is my new tank top that I got. Like, I got it in like yesterday, and I love it. And I did not get paint on it. Got paint all over my leg, but that's okay. Oh,
Like
that's awesome. Yeah, that's really pretty. That's so much better than I
you
can do.
have no idea how much I keep myself from going like, oh, but this it's a bit too dark here. It's not perfect because I have
Yeah.
ruined more than one.
Hmm. Yeah, that's the hardest thing for me is knowing when to stop on something and to
Hmm.
not continue to mess with it. But but yeah, so anyway, we've been going for almost an hour and 20 minutes at this point.
Yeah,
So I wanted to thank everybody for stopping by and thank you very much. This is just one of the cool, chill crafting streams that we just get on here and talk about whatever the hell we feel like it. Um, so yeah. Um, join us next time and we will see you guys soon. Bye.